Hey everybody, guess where I went for my tarantula haul today? Alright, I'm gonna step inside. Hi there, welcome in or welcome back to my channel. This is Quiet Creatures, and this is my way of sharing with you guys my own experience as a brand new reptile and tarantula pet enthusiast. So if that sounds like your jam, then this is the place to be. Alright, so today we're going to be doing an unboxing of a tarantula or two that I purchased from Spider Shop here in downtown Tacoma, here in Washington State. I'm really excited to share with you guys. But before we begin, let me just give you guys a quick glance at my pet enclosures here in my room. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and swap the view. All right, so there's my nano shrimp aquarium. It is a shallow 6-gallon. Sorry, they're doing construction next door, so it may be a little loud. So here on my my little display shelves for streaming purposes, I have up top, I've got my Tliltocatl albopolosis, otherwise known as the curly hair tarantula. Look at that. It's feeling a little bit adventurous in the daytime. Tends to do that, but when I get close, it scampers away into its burrow. Down beneath it, I've got one of the first tarantulas I purchased from Spider Shop. Again, that's here in downtown Tacoma, Washington State. This one is the Aphanopelma anax, female. This one rarely comes out. I've never seen it out and about, ever. Over here, my baby crested gecko, sleeping, of course, because it's daytime. I love that. That's the Peperomia Hope plant, the one that's trailing down and going up. I'll do a more in-depth video later on. We've got my bearded dragon. He's a juvenile now. That's Chiriji. Full name is Chiriji Raiden, named after a famous Final Fantasy weapon. I just call him Chiri, or Chiriji for short. Giving me that bombastic side eye. We've got my isopod colony start. Got a few plants, and down to my gargoyle gecko. I believe they are still asleep. Yeah, you can see their tail right there. Little tip of their tail. Right there. Sorry, I can't give you a better view. And then over here on my bookcase, I have, here's the, this is the second tarantula I purchased from Spider Shop. It is my Grammostola pulchripes, also known as the Chaco Golden Knee. It's a sling. This is the only sling I have. Every other tarantula I have, they're all juvies. So this one, I believe, is going to molt. I even asked when I stopped by the Spider Shop today. I was kind of worried, and my assumption was correct. It is, in fact, going to molt. It stopped eating, so it's gonna molt. You can't see it. It's way deep into its burrow. It's blockaded itself with dirt. I've never seen it do that. I've had it for like 3 weeks now. I've never seen it blockade its burrow with dirt, so it is gonna molt. Over here, I've got my Brachypelma bome. Oh, it's out and about too. Check it out. Recently just molted. Same as their neighbor next door. This is the Yucatan rust rump. This one molted first early one afternoon, which was like, I don't know, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, maybe 5 days. Shortly after, this one molted. So they both molted, and it's so funny, they're both neighbors. The Yucatan rust rump is down there. Sorry, I forgot to write the scientific name. But there they are in their burrow. I dug the burrow for them when I was making this enclosure, and then they just burrowed even deeper into it. All right, now on to what you guys were waiting for. Sorry for the mess. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? I'm gonna do our unboxing. This is my haul from the spider shop. All right, we'll end with this. We're gonna start with this one first. I'm really excited to share with you guys. All right, have a look. So what's inside the paper bag? First, I bought, this is called Dragonwood. There were only 2 pieces left in the shop. This was the smaller one. I actually liked the other one a lot better, but it was a bit too long for the enclosure I plan to put it in. So yeah, this one still looks pretty nice. It's smaller a bit. I'm fairly certain this will fit in the new enclosure I ordered off of Amazon. It's gonna arrive this coming Sunday. So I bought this. And then I really liked the enclosures that they built. And in one of them, I was really super tempted to buy. I saw that they had white gravel, and I asked if they sold it. And not white gravel, but a bit more natural looking gravel. It's got some whites in it though. And they don't sell it, but they were kind enough to sell me some leftover that they had for really cheap. So there's that. Ah, I'm dropping dragonwood crumbs on my bed. The things I do for teas. All right, say hello to my little friend. Oh, I'm so excited. This one is really pretty. This is, I'm gonna have to look up the scientific name. It'll be nice and gentle. But the nickname for this is I think the Brazilian skeleton leg. It's so pretty. Like my camera is not, my phone camera is not doing it any justice. It looks like it's got whitish pink legs or stripes on its legs. It's so pretty. Oh wait, they wrote the scientific name. There it is. It is an unsexed. Let's see, focus. There, it's an unsexed. Okay, I'm gonna butcher this. Acanthoscuria geniculata. Okay, I pronounced the second one a lot better than I did the first one. Acanthoscuria geniculata. But it is a skeleton leg, is the common name, and it's from Brazil. I love Brazil. I love bossa nova, like from the 1950s, 60s. Did I get that right? Maybe it's 60s, 70s. But yeah, so cool. It's so pretty. So my mission today, I actually rang them up before going in, like 40 minutes before going in, and I told them, hey, I'd like, because I'm a beginner tarantula keeper, and so far I have 5 tarantulas, and I really want one that makes a good display tarantula. You know, I want to see them out and about and not like hide instantly whenever I get close. And the manager of the shop wasn't there when I arrived, but he had set aside, I think he had set aside 5 tarantulas for me. So he had one of his associates explain them to me. The common rose hair, I think it's called, was one of them. Oh yeah, and by the way, I told him I have a lot of terrestrial tarantulas, and I really wanted one. I preferred one that was arboreal. So this one is definitely not arboreal, but look at it. It's saying hi to us. So cute. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So cute. Look at those eyes. Hello there, little friend. But yeah, so I don't have an enclosure for this one yet, but the one of the associates told me that it should be okay until Sunday, which is 2 days from now. Friday, Saturday, 3 days from now. I imagine they keep this tea in this little plastic bin anyway. So yeah, he or she should be fine. Oh, so cute! Look at that. They're out and about. I love it. Cool. All right. So I don't have enclosure for this one yet, but I for sure plan to utilize these for the enclosure. But yeah, so the five tarantulas. So there, I know one of them was a common rose hair, I think it was called. The other one was the avicularia, and the common name for that one was the pink toes. That one was really cute. I really liked that one. It was really big, the one that they had, and it was a juvenile too. That one, oh, it was so big. What else did they show? I don't remember the other three. I really don't remember. I'm sorry. But anyway, so that's the Brazilian skeleton leg. I'll give you a final look. So cute. Okay, let's go put you next to your new neighbors. We'll put you here for now. Oh, sorry. We'll put you here for now. Okay. There's the Mexican fire leg. Okay, now to what you guys were really waiting for, the star of the show. All right, so I'm pretty sure those of you who are into the tarantula scene have heard of what is it called? Tarantula cribs. I myself have zero experience buying their enclosures. I like the idea of them, and I really like their logo. This is my second spider house. So the one up there on the shelf, that one was a, let me zoom in. Whoa, too much. That one, the one on the bottom, that was also a pre-made enclosure, like deal where it came with the tarantula and the pre-made enclosure already made. I love this one. This was the best looking enclosure at the time when I bought the tarantula over there. So I instantly bought that one. And today I bought another tarantula and enclosure dealio. So this is a spider house. As you can tell, the tarantula I purchased was an arboreal tarantula. This is the 6x6 by 12 inch. All right, let's have a look, shall we? I'll give you a peek. Again, sorry for the background noise. They're doing construction next door. Whoa, look at that. This one's got live moss in it. Of course, it's got like the faux plants though. Hold on. Let me set the... Well, can I do this with one hand? No. Sorry. Oh. Bear with me here. Sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy. Oh, the tarantula is moving already. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna really have to set you guys down. All right. I'm gonna place you guys down here. Wow, it's moving. Sorry, I was hoping for it to be a lot more dramatic, like pulling it out of the box, the enclosure, but I can't afford a cameraman, so say hello to my latest addition to my tarantula collection. I will now have 7. I have 7 tarantulas, and I started my tarantula keeping journey a little over 3 weeks ago, so almost a month. And I now have 7 total tarantulas. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Spider house. I like the little shield emblem. But this wasn't my top favorite enclosure over there. The one I really liked was this really shallow and oblong enclosure. I was so tempted to buy it. It had a baboon. I don't remember specific. No, not a baboon. Sorry, it was an earth tiger. It was like a stunt leg. It wasn't a dwarf, but it sounded something like a dwarf tarantula. It was called a stunt leg something earth tiger. I don't remember. But I'll add the video. I did a really quick like glance peek at all their pre-made enclosures the day that I went there. Well, today, actually. All right, can you guys see if you can spot the enclosure that I bought today? A couple of them had scorpions, not tarantulas, so that was interesting. Now, the very last one you'll see at the end is the one I almost walked away with, but it had a terrestrial spider in it, not an arboreal one, so unfortunately I didn't get it. All right, so sorry this is a bit of a long video, but I am just so excited to show you. So look at all the ventilation holes. There's the water dish. I should add water in there before I forget. All this dragonwood crumbs on my bed. It's freaking me out. All right, so there is the avicularia. Check that out. It's really small. The one that the manager had set aside for me was a lot bigger than this. And they were offering to swap the two out because they're pretty much the same price and size. But I could swear the other one that the manager had set aside for me was significantly larger than this one. And I wanted that one. But I didn't want to trouble them, so I decided to keep it. They're both the same species anyway. Avicularia. A curly pink toe. Yeah, and I did, what is that? I don't know what that is. But I did want, are those eggs? That can't be eggs. What is that? That's strange. Do you see that? Whoa, too much zoom. What is that? Are those eggs? What is that? Is that spider poop? I don't know. I'm such a noob, sorry. But yeah, there they are. I really like this enclosure. It's so cool. It was my second favorite enclosure. How come they don't have the name? I thought they had the name on here. I wonder if the associate took it off. It had the name and the price. Maybe that's why they took it off. They didn't do that for the first one that I bought 3 weeks ago. Oh well. But I think it's cool. It's giving me like autumn vibes because of the yellow leaves, even though they're fake. But the moss is real at the bottom. Yeah. I'm really excited. Look at that. It's so cute. You can see their legs just peeking out from behind the autumn leaves. All right. I was hoping they'd have like a magnetic lock system. I'm so used to seeing those in the acrylic enclosures, but I guess, you know what? I might have to order more of the, what are they, bread ties? I might have to order more because now I'm just paranoid I might break these, like rip them. Okay. We're gonna end with me adding water to the enclosure. All right. Cool. It makes me want to smell it because of the moss. All right. Let me get the squeeze bottle. All right. Here we go. The associate told me to fill it all the way to the top. We'll do that. Because the avicularia tends to like humidity a bit more than other teas. So she said to add it all the way to the top and let it spill just a little bit. Sorry. I was hoping for more ASMR for you guys. Not exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, I think that's enough. All right. Oops, one of the leaves got in the way. Tuck it in. Oh. Sorry, I'm freaking out the tarantula. The lead won't stay in. There. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. Okay. I'll put the ties in later. Just give you guys one last view from afar. Isn't that cool? This is my first arboreal tarantula enclosure. Very nice. There we go. Sorry, the glare, the reflection there. Okay, this video is quite long. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for the view. Again, if you want to share with me in my journey as a budding reptile and tarantula enthusiast, this is my channel. I'm happy to share with you guys. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Quiet Creatures, signing off.